Okay, so this is additional practice for special right triangles. As a reference, let's draw 45, 45, 90. Now let's draw 30, 60, 90. And use these for reference. So look at number 1. The short side is a 1. 1 times root 3 is going to be the side opposite the 60, and 2 times 1, or 2, is going to be x. So x is 2, y is root 3. Let's look at number 2. 30 is the hypotenuse, so 30 divided by 2 is going to give us the side opposite the 30, and 15 times root 3 is going to give us the y. So x is 15, y is 15 times the square root of 3. Look at number 3. This is an isosceles right triangle. That makes it a 45, 45, 90. And if the leg is 8, the hypotenuse is going to be 8 times the square root of 2. Let's look at number 4. Here we have this triangle marked as these two legs both being y, so they're congruent, which makes this a 45, 45, 90 isosceles right triangle. If this is 28, y is going to be, well, y times the square root of 2 came out to be 28. So 28 divided by square root of 2 is going to be y. Rationalize the denominator. Get 28 root 2 over 2, which is 14 root 2. So y is 14 root 2. Let's look at number 5. So let's see. Here we have a 45, 45, 90. X is going to be a 5. And y is going to be 5 root 2. So we've got 5 for x, 5 root 2 for y. Now looking at this 30, 60, 90 triangle, the medium-sized length opposite the 60 is 5, and that was z times the square root of 3. The short side times square root of 3 came out to be 5. So z is going to be 5 divided by square root of 3, which gives us 5 root 3 over 3. And the hypotenuse is going to be double the short side, so the hypotenuse is going to be 10 root 3 over 3. Let's go to the next page. Show work in the box your answer. So we have an isosceles right triangle. 11 is going to be x. 11 root 2 is going to be y. We have a 30, 60, 90. The short side times root 3 gave the side opposite the 60, so take the root 3 off. We have 75 for the short side. And 75 times 2 is going to be the hypotenuse. Looking at number 8, this is 30. The short side is 16 root 3. So 16 root 3 times root 3 is going to be the side opposite of 60. That's going to be 16 root 9, which is 16 times 3, which is 48. And then the short side times 2 is going to be the hypotenuse. It's going to be 32 root 3. Let's look at number 9. So 45, 45, 90. If the hypotenuse is 9, the short side times root 2 made 9. So if we do 9 times root 2, or y times root 2 equals 9, y is going to be 9 divided by root 2, which is 9 root 2 over 2. So it's going to go through 9 root 2 over 2. So for number 10, the short side is x. X times root 3 made 37. So if we do 37 divided by root 3, we're going to be able to find x. In simplest radical form, this will be 37 root 3 over 3. That's our x. Double the x, which is going to be 74 root 3 over 3. Now it's going to be our y. And that's it. That's what we need. Looking at number 11, the hypotenuse is 14 root 2. And 45, 45, 90. The hypotenuse is root 2 times the leg. So take the root 2 off. We get 14 for x, and we get 14 for y. Looking at number 12, we've got 6 for the hypotenuse. It's a 30, 60, 90. The hypotenuse is double the short side. So if the hypotenuse is 6, the short side must be 3. And 3 radical 3 is going to be the side opposite the 60. Looking at number 13, got a 30, 60, 90. The short side is 10. Double the short side is going to be the hypotenuse. It's going to be 20. And 10 times root 3 is going to be the side opposite the 60. Okay, for these, we want to draw a diagram and then find the missing links. So we're talking about a square stamp. So we're going to draw a square. Some blade don't like it's a square. The side length is 95. And that wants us to tell us the length of the diagonal. Since this is a square, this diagonal sits up a 45, 45, 90 triangle. And in a 45, 45, 90, the hypotenuse is root 2 times the side length. So 95 root 2 is going to be is in millimeters. It's going to be the length. So look at number 15. We have a rectangular garden. Rectangle. And it shows that this diagonal length here is 18. And what are the side lengths of the rectangle to the nearest meter?
No, I have to read. Okay, no.
Without knowing the angles, and that this is a 30, 60, 90 or 45, 45, 90, there's not enough information. To find the sides. Let's look at number 16. Just that y is the diagonal. They want us to find the length. The length of this diagonal is going to be 8 times the square root of 2, because it's a 45, 45, 90. If you look at this number 17 here, this is a 30. That makes this a 60. This side is double the short side, so it's going to be 27.5 for the short side. And then 27.5 times root 3 is going to be our h. So for the short side, and we got 55 for the hypotenuse. Okay, here we have a square. Notice the square because it shows that this diagonal bisects the angle into two 45s. The hypotenuse of this 45, 45, 90 is 14 root 2. In a 45, 45, 90, the short side times root 2 makes the hypotenuse. So each one of these sides must be 14, and this is 14. Looking at number 19, this is 12 root 3 for the longer side. The longer side, and again, this is a 30, 60, 90. This is actually a 60. This is a 30 up here. The short side is going to be 12 because 12 root 3 gives us the medium-sized side, and 12 times 2 gives us the hypotenuse. That's how we would do those.